Hey, Kings of Dragons, Dragon King 551. We are back with another Michigan breakdown video for obviously add 10 plus 2, 1-1. It's week 12 for the Michigan Wolverines. They are perfect. Not a single blemish on the record. They did it again. They beat the Ohio State Buckeyes with the force. They took down that Ryan Day man. Jim Harbaugh is 2-1. Now, before I break down all of this, last year, guys, I talked about every single record that Michigan shattered on Ohio State. There was only one record left standing, and that was beating them in Columbus. Hasn't happened in 20 years. 1999 and 2000 were the back-to-back championships and stuff. Won one in 1999 to in Michigan, and then went to Columbus and beat them in the shoe. I know a lot of crazy fans like to call it the toilet, but I don't want to go that route. Anyway, the point is that Michigan has done it again, and we'll see if they can continue their streak next year and stuff. But that is the final streak of that. And, Michigan got it done. I said, let's see what we got, guys. Thank you for all the love and support of getting that Michigan hype video up to over 5,000 views. I really appreciated it and stuff. And thank you for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip video that I uploaded about me waving the Michigan flag around. Just a fun event. But that being said, I'm going to go into a couple of things right now. So first off, I want to talk about the team ultimately, but I do want to talk about is this college football playoff. So as you guys can see, as of right now, this is just what we have from going into week 12. Georgia at 11-0, Ohio State 11-0, Michigan 11-0, TCU 11-0. However, Georgia got the job done. They're 12-0. Michigan got the job done. They're 12-0. So I say Michigan moves up to 2 or something. Ohio State at 11-1, TCU at 11-0, which obviously they are going to win today. I saw the score. They're 12-0. LSU might get upset at South Carolina. So I don't know where all these teams go, but Clemson is out of the playoff. They don't have a chance or a route. Oregon is out. Tennessee is out. Penn State is out. A lot of those teams are out. The only team that I could see get in is South Carolina, but I think LSU could still get in if they beat Georgia and go 11-2. They could still get a route as long as South Carolina loses. I'm sorry, Southern California. I don't know why I keep saying South Carolina. As long as Southern California loses, USC loses tonight or whenever to Notre Dame, then LSU has a chance, but I don't know. So that's that. So with that being said, let's go through each stat line, and we'll talk about each player. McCarthy played what he had to play. No Blake Corum. Donovan Edwards did his due diligence and got the game in the second half. I told you guys we are a second half team. Now look at this score. From last year, it was 42-27. We scored 3 more points. They scored 4 points less. So 22 points. 430, 492 yards, 278 passing, 349 through the air, 252 rushing. So we dominated on the ground in the second half. 8 yards per play. 16 first down, 23-7 for 16, 5 for 16, 1 for 1 on fourth down, 0 for 1. 60 total plays, 77. They busted out more plays, 5 punts each, 5 for 30 penalties, 9, 0 fumbles, and 2 interceptions thrown. So Stroud had a terrible day. And he did it. Time of possession, they had a little longer than us, but we did what we had to do and we won the game and stuff. So those are those stats. Now, McCarthy was 12 for 24, but he only had 1 sack. He had 3 TDs, though. He was awesome. Donovan Edwards had 2 rushing touchdowns, 216 yards. JJ McCarthy had a rushing touchdown. Cornelius Johnson had 2 receiving touchdowns. And Loveland had a touchdown. So those were all our points. And then Jake Moody hit a field goal and stuff. So for the Buckeyes, Stroud had 2 TDs, but he had 2 interceptions and 1 sack. I don't know where the second interception came from. Maybe it came at the end of the half, but it is what it is. 28 for 14, 31 for 46, 530 total yards, 492, 278, 349, blah, 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 2 turnovers, 1 sack each. The sack was a sack when Stroud is going down. He basically fumbled the ball. But that's all I have to say about that. Let's go through the highlight reel and let's talk about each play, baby. Because Michigan, they got to defend their title. They have to defend their title on December 3rd in the Big Ten championship game in Indiana. But I think they will against Purdue and stuff. I think it's pretty straightforward. With that being said, let's go through these highlights. Not everything goes according to plan, but it went according to plan for Michigan. They dominated in the second half. I've said all season Michigan is a second half team. Just a nice return here by Ohio State, I will try not to be biased in this as the best of my ability, guys, but there were definitely some wacko calls in the first half. First off, before I continue, is that there was a face mask call where he hit him in the helmet, but he didn't really touch his face mask, so I'm not really sure what that was about. But anyway, let's just go back here. So I'm going to try to go fast here. Let's go yellow. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the box and 1 safety back on a 3rd and 1. You got to bring that pressure. You got to do what you got to do. Make Stroud uncomfortable. Get a little bit after him. But Marvis Jones able to just get that ball and catch it. It's not really a push off there. No, maybe that was Marvis Harris. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Jones. Just a good touchdown by Mbaka there. That's good defense. Just got to stay with him. Do what you got to do. Just go out there and ball. And unfortunately, easy touchdown for them. And, you got to do what you got to do. Just an easy touchdown. Morris was out there. He played a little bit. Couldn't get to him, but, do what you got to do. Now McCarthy, back to throw on 3rd and 8. He's in trouble. He's running. He points. He throws. Ronnie Bell elevates and gets it. Yes! A good play by Ronnie Bell there. But then we'll take our 3 with a 49-yard field goal. Jake Moody, got to get points when you can, guys. Got to get points. You got to get points when it matters. Stroud, back to throw. Good play there. Oof. And he's just breaking off tackles. This was a problem. Michigan was missed tackles. See, this is what I'm talking about. That face mask there was not a face mask. And then they go down the field and kick a field goal. And it's 10-3. But, it is fourth and 2. He goes for it. He looks. Fires. Oh, and that guy could just not bring it down. He had it, and he couldn't bring it down. Harewell, or whatever his name was, really good. McCarthy under pressure. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson breaks off that tackle. Breaks through that one. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to go down the field. There's nobody here. Cornelius Johnson down the sideline. Touchdown! Yes, I will try to give my best Gus Johnson impression. But he just breaks off there and says, "Get off me, ma'am." Continues running down the field and says, "Give me that touchdown." Stroud, though, he's going to throw. He's looking. Fires. And incomplete. So they'll take their field goal. Again, great defense, though. Michigan really implying the great defense. So where do you go here? You go to McCarthy. McCarthy steps up in the pocket, fires down the sideline, and finally puts it in the bucket when we needed it most. And he gets a touchdown to Cornelius Johnson. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see by Michigan. J.J. McCarthy can actually throw the ball now. He's finally putting the ball in the bucket. Just fakes out this safety. Excuse me, I'm going to go that way. No, I'm cutting back this way. Yeah, I'm open, McCarthy. Yes, I'm open, JJ. Fire that ball right to me. Thank you very much. And I got the ball. Beautiful play there. That was just a terrible defensive breakdown there. You got to do what you got to do. And Michigan just playing hard there. Woof. Jake Moody's strategy was not letting it go into the end zone, let them run some clock off, not give them great field position, make them run it. And, yeah. Oh, and then now there's some fighting on the sideline here. Oh, hello. Bring it up, 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 bring it up. I mean, ad coming. Harbaugh is telling his team to get back. All right, guys, this is a stupid ad. I mean, luckily it's only 6 seconds. Oh, there's no ad. 3, 2, 1. I apologize for that. So let's go back on the light. I mean, you don't need to pick up this penalty. Harbaugh is telling his team, guys, get back. Get back. Stroud, under pressure, fires anyway. Gives it to Harrison Jr., and he's able to get Harrison Jr., and he's able to get a touchdown before halftime. Now, I don't understand some of these calls, but, there's no pressure there. He's able to get there. Mason Graham is just trying to get there. Mozzie Smith's trying to get there. Everyone's trying to get there. Just can't. And, you leave a guy one-on-one with their best receiver, and, he's going to get a touchdown. Just to play there. There is a little grab there on this angle, guys. Let's look at this. You see, there's a little tug of the jersey there. That should be offensive pass interference, but they let him play through it. I'm trying not to be biased here, but I know I don't want to be biased. Yes, we got the win. I'm not trying to be biased to Ohio State or Michigan one way or another. It's just that the fact it looked very weird and stuff. McCarthy in the third quarter. Here we go. Fires, 2 fakes. Loveland with the catch, and he gets back on top. Touchdown. Stellar play by Loveland there. Just a double fake there. Edwards giving the block. McCarthy throws, puts it in the bucket. And to make a catch like that against to make a catch like that against Ohio State, one of the best defenses and offenses in the league and stuff, the number 2 team in the country, as a freshman, that's really impressive. So yeah, that's a great play there, and I like it. Now look, they think that we're gonna run it, right? No, wait, this guy number 20 elevates himself and gives it to Schoonmaker there. What a beautiful play there, yes sir. What a play, and they get confused. 3rd and 11, McCarthy in trouble, fires to Ronnie Bell in the corner, and that's a flag, pass interference. There's some laundry in the backfield there. Ronnie Bell tries to elevate there, and they're going to call that pass interference all day. Pass interference. These Ohio State fans were not happy. Look, if you're not locating for the ball and you're shoving, he's shoving before the ball arrives. And that guy could have caught that, but you're shoving before the ball arrives. Ronnie Bell is trying to go up, and, that's pass interference all day. I mean, what are you going to do? McCarthy's hyped about it. 3rd and goal. McCarthy runs, using an option. How do you like it? Touchdown. Yeah, you've been using running quarterbacks on us for years and stuff. How do you like it? Right back at you. Beautiful option there. Edwards just trying to give us a block and, push him into the end zone, his offensive lineman. Jake Moody trying to go for a field goal. 57. No good. 31-20. On 3rd and 7, they had terrible 3rd down conversion. Stroud looks, fires down the field. Sainer still, though, able to bring him down from the back. 3rd and 4. Fakes it, goes up. Fires to the end zone. Sainer still able to get his hand in there and says, no, you're not getting a touchdown. Take your field goal. And you know what? He takes his field goal. This defensive coordinator is not that great. At our own 20 here. This is an explosive play. This is an explosive play. Edwards goes down the sideline. Donovan Edwards. He's got explosive speed. And number 12 could not catch him. And he scores a touchdown. Yes, sir. That's a play I like to see. Oh, man. That's like Blake Corum. And remember, Blake Corum said they are lightning. Lightning and lightning. And, when you got one, you got 2. 38-23. Stroud looks, fires, Upshaw with the pick. A terrible play. Tried to lateral it up there and just could not get it. Game over. Gives it to Edwards again. Edwards cuts through. He's got another play. And he is gone. Kiss him goodbye. No one's going to catch that young man at the age of 19 years old. Beautiful play. Another touchdown to game seal it. 45-23. That will end the game. And Morris is hyped. They kept some of these defensive players out, but, they stepped up when it mattered most. JJ saying goodbye, and they stepped up and, we got the win. Even though we didn't have Blake Corum, we didn't have Morris in all the time, we didn't have Schoonmaker in all the time. There's the knee, guys. That's the game. GG's from Ohio. Good game, guys. You focus so much on one game or you look to the future. I don't know what went wrong. The stat line tells a completely different story, though. You look at the first half stat line and stuff, and you're like, how are these two teams staying so close? Ohio State looks like the better team on the stats, right? I don't know. First win over Ohio State in Columbus since 2000. Beautiful play there. Able to get it there. Blake Corum was out there for the win. Beautiful. Get the job done. End this game. And that is that, guys. So that's it. That's the end of the season for now. I guess I'll see you guys next week when Michigan gets to play in the Big Ten Championship. But after that, I won't see you for a while for college football until December 30th for the bowl game. Other than that, I will be still doing the basketball games. So until the next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, go blue, as we have won another Big Ten title East. That's right, guys. We are 2 years in a row and looking for another Big Ten championship. That's all I have to say. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one, and go blue.